Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Like the lighthouse keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of the lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding that fog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Along the away sideline, get a look at their head coach. These guys coming off back-to-back losses. On the opposing sideline, the Patriots head coach. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win.
Cam Little to kick off.
Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you up in the booth. Kicker Cam Little down on the field, looks ready to get things started. And from Foxborough, we're underway. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their QB, now in his 8th season in the NFL.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Sending him on the dive. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Back-to-back carries here. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
If there's such thing as perfection in the NFL for a quarterback, well, he pretty much achieved it last week. QB rating through the roof. No mistakes, 6 touchdowns. Just a phenomenal day. Hard to replicate, but the consistency and the confidence that can come out of that should endure.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
By number 39.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Shut up! Cowboy 80! Hey, check that, check that.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Brings up 3rd.
You make that call
6.
to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
That was the worst call ever.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
70 Lion. Huh.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 3rd down.
Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
70 Rangers. Come on, Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolf. Keep it rolling, fellas. Set go.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
False start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Check smash. Check smash. Check go.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Ready. Viking 18. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
They're going to try to throw for it. Caught outside, beyond the marker. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Here we go. Come on. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go. Ready.
There's a dive up the middle. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and goal at the 3-yard
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Shut up.
Goal to go, they're passing. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Jets nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Jets and their running back about to get back to work. And he's found many a gift in the end zone this season. As we work through December, he is currently tops in the league in rushing scores. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here's Clifford to throw. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. 1st down, play action. Hits his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They are throwing it again. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
To the sideline and
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
They'll go play action. He drops it! Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
on the deep ball.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Hold it ready.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Reload, reload. Ready, ready.
Plowing up the middle. Shoves one away. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
Good for a Patriots.
They gain 11 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
At the 30-yard line.
Go. Cowboy 80. Hawk switch. Go.
Back to the well again. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
39.
It's a gain of 4, and that brings us to the end of quarter number 1. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They start with 2nd and 6.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. So the defensive miscue makes it just a yard to go now on second.
Ready. Go. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He rolls to his right. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
70 Lions.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going for this. It's on target to Williams. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
And the Patriots.
Pickup of 2 here. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains. So 1st down from the 41.
Ready. Shut down. Motion. Check 80.
Running back gets it on the draw. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Running back.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Shut up.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Dump off caught by his back. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Tyler Nubin with the tackle.
Complete to number 20.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Buffalo 18. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. So So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
Incomplete on the jump ball.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Go.
Here's the snap on fourth. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
15 yards.
They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll run here on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Alert. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Another carry for him. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down.
13 yards.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards.
That's good.
And the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Set. Back to 60. Back to 60.
No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Brings up second and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go.
This time it's a passing play. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back at the
Kate, that's one of those
28-yard line.
situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Lightning 18. Watch the whip. Smash, smash.
Dive play straight ahead. And a good stop by the defense to limit this damage. They gave up 8, but they still forced this fourth down. The Jets take their first time out.
It's fourth down.
As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Fourth down, pass coming. Finds him on the slant. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
That's another.
Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Cowboy. Hey, we're gonna do something.
They'll try and punch it in. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
A pickup of 2.
Timeout called by the
Brings up
Jets.
second
That's their
and
final
goal.
one. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Check, foul catch. Ready. Go.
He gets it headed right. And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
On is Little for the extra point.
The extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Jets, nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Carter on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break.
Okay, ready?
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Clifford. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45.
First down.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Clifford to the air now. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Hey, check that.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Check.
Throwing here, Clifford. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Cut out left. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
To number 15.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Jets.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Clifford's pass.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Out of the end zone.
All right, after the incomplete pass, let's see what they call here on 3rd and goal. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Incomplete in the end zone.
So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off. Headlines, big fellas, they're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir.
On the jump.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Set. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18.
They're going to try to throw for it. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get their first point of this game just before halftime. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Jets 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Let's go, 19. Let's go. 79, bro. 10. Hawk 70. Hawk 18. Pioneer. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Jets might be able to get some points late after the interception.
By the Jets. They'll take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Well, that's what you call making the best out of a pretty messy situation. You hate to give the ball away, but that's a tremendous effort to bring the defender down right away and minimize the damage with very little return.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one.
Attempt.
It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right.
That keeps the score.
And the deficit stays at 7.
Jets 7.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
One last play before the break.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go. Let's go. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
The final throw before the break. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Patriots ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10.
Set up. Cowboy 80. Go.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Now, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Come 19. Hut, hut.
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Ready.
He's back to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He's out in the clear. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
That's another.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 10 at the 45-yard line.
19, Tiger, 9.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
4 yards.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
Here's the handoff. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12.
That's good.
And that one goes for a gain of 11.
First down.
And that's a New England first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready. Hiking, 18. Check up.
And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Jets 7. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Carter on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Jets out to begin another drive. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Section. Comes up the helmet. Here we go.
Now Clifford. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
18 Carter. 70 Timberwolf.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Clifford back to throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he'll try to hit this one well. Get some space around midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over first
The New England offense running out now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Handoff to the back. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
At the 40-yard line.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
19 target.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
Come on. Set. 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he takes it down to the 33. They gain 11 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard
Danger,
line.
Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a New England first down. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Patriots in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the win here. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
18 Mustang 19. Come 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Cut near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Okay, break.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
6. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
In the red zone on 1st. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set.
They give it to him up the middle. And he's going to make it in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots have likely locked up the win right there.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
On is Little for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21.
Jets 7. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. Jukes away from one. This makes it up to the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it.
Hey, hey.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Clifford. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. This is brought in at the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Jets. First down. 1st and goal, Jets.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Clifford looking to throw. Brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun on 3rd down. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
In the end zone.
Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Let's go now.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Has it down close. And he won't make the marker. And they rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
65.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
At the 20-yard line.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots very close to an 11th win this season.
Come on, teamwork.
Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. 3rd down.
Buffalo at 6. Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Come on. Check smash. Check smash. 60 Eagles. 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
Fourth down, pass coming. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to go down well short of where they needed him to get to. That decision to go for it on fourth does not pay off.
It's a turnover.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
The Jets headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Clifford to the air now. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 11.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
70. 19 Tiger.
Throwing from the gun. Cut at the 10-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. From the red zone now. Brought in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Roll, roll, roll.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game.
Jets 14.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the 1st quarter, the 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
A 3-yard pickup.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ready. 7. Big Lion. Buffalo 18. Warrior 70. 18. Pioneer. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They're going to pass it here. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he gets the Patriots the 1st down, and that should put an end to this contest.
1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Give now to the running back. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Tackled back at
Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but It's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over. All right, one more snap to play here.
13-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taken in by Williams outright. And this one doesn't go far. So this is a win for the Patriots. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.